She's wearing a vicious grin on her face, but the fire in her eyes grows hotter and hotter, and I can feel the heat in her stare. I refuse to look away, however, and it feels like the friction of our clashing gazes might set the whole hallway ablaze.
They are in high school, aren't they?
Yeah.
You think I'd expect this from like elementary and middle school?
Right? This is like the world's most awkward fight.
Ever. Senpai?
Why are you saying such weird things?
Stop it!
Sachi tugs on my sleeve, pulling me back into reality. Several students seem to have gathered around us to watch our fight. The fuck's up over there? I don't get it. Why are they saying this is so weird? Is it a fight? I don't know. Here I am, a lone second-year student in front of the first-year classrooms, completely out of place. I shouldn't have be dragging this much attention to myself. How did I even tell which one's first, second, third year?
I think it's probably their tie. Maybe? No?
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we can figure it out the next time we see
I
Tomo
look very
again.
closely, okay?
Right? I always assume they had the same exact school uniforms.
Probably because they don't recognize them.
Yeah. Sorry, let's go, Sachi. I take Sachi's hand and turn my back on Sadakawa. I'm still pissed and I want to turn around and go after her again, but Sadakawa stays quiet. For some reason.
You think she would have taken the chance to take a stab at him for running away or something?
Yeah. Sorry about that just now. I really made a fool of myself with the world's worst insults.
You weren't the only one making a fool of herself with the world's worst insults. His was actually a little bit better than hers, though.
Yeah, what if he's such a twist for Cinderella to be run over by the pumpkin carrot? I'm like, what? It's alright.
Not when the horses are actually her friends.
Yeah. We leave the school at a hurried pace, but once we're outside the gates and start heading home, we slow down a bit.
No, it's okay. You caught me right when I fell and you protected me from Sadakawa. Thank you for that. She pushed you out the door, don't lie.
Yeah. Hey, it's probably not my business, but if you're having trouble and you need help, you can ask me anytime.
Thank you.
Sachi replies after a short pause, looking somewhat puzzled. We might have become friends, but I guess we're not close enough for her to be comfortable trusting me with that sort of thing yet. You know, anything you need, I just want to help.
Okay.
By the way, if you like the books I gave you, I have some more from that author.
Oh, really?
I changed the subject to a lighter topic. Going home together should be more fun than this. At the very least, I want to see her smile more when we're together. I think those are the ones I should lend you next. Do you want to read them?
Sure, that sounds great. I'll look forward to it. She's so cute.
I know!
Oh, wait, transition.
That was so adorable.
She's like,
fine. About 2 weeks have passed, so now you've known her for 3 weeks. I met Sachi for lunch in the stairway that leads up to the roof every day. She's gone through countless manga and novels. We've also gone to and from school together when we could. Wow, she's still not through all of his collection. Then again, I went through your collection over a period of months.
But mine's probably bigger than his is, too.
True.
And mine were more series, so...
Yeah.
You had to read them in order.
Yeah. Soji hasn't asked for help since that day, and I offered it to her, but even still, every now and then I go around to her classroom to see if she's something. To meet her.
I was like, I read it, why can't you read it?
Of course, I try not to draw attention to myself anymore. Just go to retrieve Sachi as quickly as I can. Even though Sachi's free from Sadakawa, I think she's still worried about being bullied. There's no especially noticeable change, but Sachi's smile doesn't seem fake like it did before. Little by little, smiling is becoming more natural for her. What are you still smiling? What are you I don't know why I keep on trying to say still. What are you smiling about? Today, as always, I arrive at home walking Sachi to her house, and I run into my mom, who seems to have come out to check the mail. Nothing. Is my face betraying what I was thinking? I try to put on more of a neutral expression as I reply. You've been getting up so early these past few weeks? Having fun at school?
She's
Having fun with a certain someone at school?
She so knows something's up.
She totally knows. Something like that. Sadly, we've actually been planning to meet up in the morning. We just keep getting lucky, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't mean that I've been going to school earlier than I'm used to. The main reason I'm leaving early is that I hate to let the chance to meet Sachi in the morning slip away. The fact that I put a stop to my habit of being late is just a nice side effect. Oh my. I thought she was going to pry into my school life, but the mail seems to have caught her attention first. She scans the envelopes and eventually stops on one, separating it from the others. She reads it and after a moment finally sighs. What's wrong? I want tickets to a private showing of a new movie, but it's on the same day that we plan to visit some of your father's relatives. Oh, so I can't go. A private showing? You really hit it big. Well, I do enter a lot of these kinds of drawings. Filling out entries to those prize lotteries is my mom's hobby. She systematically scans the webs and fills out every one she can find. That's not always safe. At least, do the ones around your neighborhood or something.
Yeah.
She actually wins quite a few of those private showings, so my dad and I accompany her to them pretty often. You said you had plans for the day? When is it? You usually do everything you can to go to those. It's this Sunday afternoon. These sneak peeks are usually on weeknights. Not many people go on Sundays. Hey, could I have those tickets? Since you and Dad can't go? Sure, I don't mind. I don't know if the movie's good or not, but I still don't want to waste the tickets.
Yeah.
Great, thanks.
As long as it's not horror, we can bring Sachi.
Yeah. And that's how I got them yesterday. Lunchtime, as I eat with Tomo and Akemi, I show the tickets for the private showing that I got from my mom. Wow, I've never heard of that movie, but it looks fun. Akemi is practically squealing with delight as she looks over the tickets.
So now the answer to the question of which of us to invite is neither, I'm guessing.
Good guess, Toma.
I'm inviting Sachi. Sorry.
Yeah. Huh? No way. You didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
Bad guess, Akemi. What the heck? I totally thought I knew where you were going with this, but you're not taking us? Meanie? I wanted to see the movie too. Sorry, I only got 2 tickets. If I invite one of you, that means I'd have to leave the other one of you behind.
So he's going to invite you-know-who instead.
I know who. Oh, Sacha!
Okay, I'm starting to like her a little bit more.
Yeah, she warms up on you after a while. Yeah, so what do you think?
What do we think? They're your tickets, and besides, you're the one who knows your relationship with her best. Well, whatever. Sure. Go ahead and invite her.
Well, I've never hung out with a girl outside of school. I'm a little nervous. Hello? What about the trip we took together on the last holiday?
There was another guy?
You're a poor replacement for a girl. What's that supposed to mean? No, what I mean is that whenever we meet, Tomo's almost always there as well, so... Well, yeah, I guess that is true.
I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but you're the one she knows best. We can't really give you much advice. But if you coerce her into going, she's never going to be comfortable around you again. If you plan to accompany her there, that should be enough to convince her, right?
Yeah, you're probably right. I guess I should actually find out where we're going first, though, huh? Man, I guess does make the most sense of you to take Sachi instead of us. I still feel like I'm missing out though.
Well, you want to bet they're going to buy tickets. And then they're going to so bomb the date. It's like, hi!
And Tomo's just like, this isn't my plan at all. She just drags me along. I am not involved with this.
I'm not a part of this shenanigans. I'm sorry. And then he's just like, those are my friends.
Yeah. Sachi didn't even tell me we were coming here. I am sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, if Sachi ends up rejecting me, I'll hand the tickets off to you two, since at that point I wouldn't know what to do with them anyway. Huh? You sure? But you could go alone if you wanted, couldn't you? Maybe, but do I want to go alone? Besides, these tickets are in my mom's name. If one of the people tries to use them as a female, they might not accept them at all. Anyway, that's all. Moot. That's all moot if Sachi agrees to come.
I do not like this hot Coke.
Oh, is that hot? I can't make the decision for you now that we have a stake in it. Do I want to see the movie, or do I want the day when I finally meet Sacha to come sooner? I guess either would be good. What about you, Tomo?
If you do hand the tickets off to us, that means I have to spend the day with Akemi, which is pretty tiring prospect. Then again, I can't exactly refuse your generosity. I'm free that day, and going to a movie might be a worthwhile diversion.
Wow, I didn't realize that you were that excited to go on a date with me, Tomo.
Look, I'll do it, but you don't know how much energy it takes the average human to keep up with you.
I just love the look on his face.
Oh my god, woman.
It's like, I am done with your shit.
Crap.
The two keep talking, but I think they've already forgotten what has to happen before they can get the tickets. Thanks for your input, guys. Anyway, I'm done with my lunch, so I'm going to hurry up and go find Sachi. I stand up and head for the stairway.
Store.
Yeah.
There's so a store in this building.
Yes, there's a cafeteria. You buy things there.
Oh wait, I forget her name sometimes. I was like, I haven't talked in so long.
Yeah.
Memory senpai.
What's up? Sachi is, yet again, sitting on the same place in the same way as when I first met her. I've been coming by day after day, and each time I leave, it feels like she's a little brighter. It's comforting.
What were you trying to say?
I was about to say comfortable. It's like, yeah, it's comfortable. That's what I need to say right now. Hey, are you doing anything this Sunday? I get right to the point, sitting down on my usual spot.
Sunday? No, I don't think I have any plans. Why do you ask? Why?
Why?
Why? I said it weird.
You're like, why?
Why?
It's like, what? Well, my mom won one of these sneak peek tickets for a new movie, but she can't go to it. She gave me the tickets, and there's only 2, so I wasn't sure what to do with them at first, but...
What? A movie? With me? Don't you have any other friends you could invite?
Yeah, but... You're not a friend now. It's not that I don't, but I don't have enough tickets for both of them. If you refused, I was just gonna get the tickets to them, but I'm asking if you want to go first.
Yes, of course. But the movie theater is far away, isn't it?
Yeah, but we could just take a train, can't we? Or did you not want to travel that far?
No, it's not that, just if we take the train, we have to pay for tickets.
Doesn't your aunt give you an allowance or something?
It's probably more that people are going to see her.
Yeah.
Not really, I've never asked for it.
Are you and your aunt on bad terms?
I don't think she really likes me that much, though, to be honest, I'm not really sure.
You don't know? Don't you live with her? Couldn't you ask other family members or something?
No, it was fine, really. My family... My mom got sick and died many years ago as for my dad. I was told he left when I was very young. After probably saw her as a baby.
Yeah, I didn't left. Your mom. Oh, wow, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's been a long time since then.
Well, what about your dad? You said he left?
No one ever told me what happened, but he probably left because of me. I think he left right after I was born. I don't have any memory of him.
Sachi's eye seems to dim as she tells me this. I suppose she wouldn't really remember if she was that young when he left, but I could see a little glimmer of sadness in her eyes when she admitted it.
My mom didn't abandon me, though. She did her very best to raise me alone. She was a very kind mother. It was probably too much for one person to handle, though. It took too much of a toll on her body, and after that, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so depressing.
Sachi.
Some of it's probably if she went in an orphanage, no one would have adopted her.
Yeah.
I probably would have adopted her because I don't care about appearances. And she looks like a really cute and nice girl, so
Yeah.
I would have adopted her. But a lot of people are like, I don't want an ugly baby or deformed or something else baby. So.
Yeah. No, I brought it up. I'm the one who should be apologizing. So after that, your aunt took custody of you?
Yeah, that's right. Aunt Mayumi seemed to be really close with my mom. Before she died, my mom told Mayumi that she was counting on her to take care of me. That's why she adopted me. I'm pretty sure my aunt hates me. She hasn't said anything. She probably blames me for her unhappiness in the death of her beloved sister.
You must not like your aunt very much.
No, that's not it. I'm grateful to her for taking care of me. I just don't want to be a nuisance to her. It wouldn't be right for me to ask her for something as selfish as spending money.
I see. Thanks for telling me all that.
I've never had anyone to talk to before, so thank you for listening to me. Does her aunt really not love her at all?
It's kind of complicated. But, you know, I really do want to hang out with you. If you want, I can pay for the train ride and stuff. I don't mind at all.
No, I couldn't. I want to hang out with you too, but I have to ask Mayumi if I can first. But if you have to pay for me, we should just not go. I don't want to be a nuisance to you any more than my aunt.
I don't know about your aunt, but you're not being a nuisance to me at all.
But
there's no rush. Why don't you decide after you asked her?
Yeah, alright.
By the way, since we have to go all the way to the next town to get to the movie theater, why don't we get there early so we can just wander around a bit? The movie starts in the afternoon, so we can get lunch or something.
Okay, I suddenly feeling very nervous.
Come on, it's not like it's some huge event. We're just going to have a little fun. Listen up.
I'll try.
There you go. Oh, that reminds me. Do you have a cell phone? We should exchange numbers before we forget. It'll be useful in case we want to get in touch later on.
Oh yes, I carry one in case of emergencies.
The cell phone Sachi takes out is ancient, but she fumbles with it awkwardly. It's really plain too, not a single sticker or anything. Not even one of those silly straps.
I don't have any of that either.
Well, in Japan, it's more popular to decorate your phone with that kind of stuff.
But I'm such a klutz elf, it would break. I can admit my faults.
How do I do this? I think you have to press this. She must not be used to it much. In fact, it looks like she barely knows how to use it at all. I guess that worked.
Thank you. Come to think of it, what's the movie about?
Oh, right. I should have told you before. It's some movie from Germany. Doesn't look like it's some huge adventure, more like a drama, I guess. Though the story is pretty light, so maybe it's more like a comedy? Maybe? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh no!
I take the flyer that came with the tickets out of my pocket to show Sachi.
Oh, that looks interesting.
I've never seen it, so I can't tell you if it's interesting or not.
Even going to a movie theater is exciting. I've only ever seen movies on TV.
Well, a private showing isn't something you can just go to anytime. It's not at a regular movie theater, and after it's over, you have to fill out some questionnaire.
But that also sounds exciting.
I've gone to private showings before, and I've never had to fill out a questionnaire. Is that a Japanese thing? I don't know. I'm glad you think so, then.
Or maybe your parents did and you didn't get one.
No, I went there with a couple friends.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. We just wanted to see when Marty was there. The bell chimes as lunch period ends.
It looks like we need to get going. I'll ask my aunt about the movie when I get home. I was saying it backwards!
Alright, great. See you later.
I'll ask the movie about my aunt when I get home. What?
You're beautiful. Achievement unlocked. First dates. Even though we're not on the date yet. The next day, I've got a lot on my mind as I'm walking to school along the route Sachi always takes. Hopefully, Sachi talked to her aunt about coming to hang out with me. I wonder what her aunt will say. Sachi doesn't seem to think she likes her very much. Sachi's covered in wounds, but her aunt didn't seem concerned about it in the slightest when I met her. Maybe Sachi's right.
Well, some of it she's probably got used to it too, because she's always covered in wounds.
Yeah. Actually, I did kind of get that impression. She seemed really cold, although I can't really judge her based off the tiny amount of contact I've had with her, so I don't know if that's really how she is.
I don't want to believe the worst in people sometimes.
Yeah. If her aunt didn't say it was okay, Sachi will naturally refuse, but I still want to take her out, even if I have to force her to let me pay for her train ticket. If her family isn't supporting her, then that's all the more reason for me to do so. I mull these things over as I walk, staring at the passing pavement beneath me without looking up.
Good morning, Mamoru-senpai.
I look up to see Sachi standing before me.
She's probably like, okay, I can see him, but he's not even running up. What?
Good morning, Sachi.
Something wrong?
Nothing. I wasn't looking where I was going, so you surprised me. Sorry. Payback.
Payback! For 2 weeks ago!
I'm used to having to catch up with her. This is the first time I've heard her call out from behind me. She seemed happy to see me.
She probably had to stay a little later to talk to her aunt.
Yeah. I was wondering if...
I was wondering if I'd see you while I was walking. My aunt said it was okay for me to spend the day with you, senpai. She even said she'd pay for the train and ticket. Train and lunch. The train ticket and lunch. I was like, where's the ticket?
The ticket needs to be there. Really? That's great.
Yes.
I was preparing for the worst. This was a little unexpected.
So I don't think her aunt really hates her.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of which, I heard the movie is actually based off of some German novel.
That means I can't read it because it's probably in German.
Yeah. It's based off of the Communist Manifesto.
Oh my gosh, no.
I was like trying to think of a German novel, and that was the first thing that came to mind. You're just saying no.
I've actually read a Russian novel that was translated into English.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. It was like, I didn't like the second book though. I liked the first one. Only the first one.
We continue chatting about the movie and what we'll do that day. Another little thing is until we arrive at the school. Sachi seems to be more excited about this than I thought she would be. She doesn't even know that much about the town we're heading to.
We're not going to talk to Tomoyori or Akami today? Okay. I see how it is. Oh, it's Sunday.
We're skipping right to the date. All
right.
Oh.
I want to talk to Tomoyori.
See, this is when the Achievement Unlocked first date should have popped up.
Yeah.
Sunday, the day I'm going out with Sachi.
Yeah, because then you already knew they were going to have a date because, like, the first date unlocked and I was like, okay, apparently I'm going on a date.
Yeah. Right? We decided I would meet her at her house since it was so close to my own. And she kind of hasn't been to my house yet, but I've been to her house plenty of times. Psh, that's not weird at all.
She probably knows where his house is because they passed right by it.
Probably. I've had some time to spare, so I arrived at Sachi's house a little earlier than we discussed. I don't mind waiting if she still needs to get ready. I rang the doorbell.
If someone doesn't answer in like 5 minutes, I start doing it really obnoxiously. So I can't do that on yours though.
Yeah.
I was like,
Because it's like ding 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 ding, and then it doesn't like repeat or anything.